The 15th century pulsed with an insatiable desire for the unknown. European shores, once perceived as the world's edge, became launch pads for audacious voyages. Driven by a thirst for wealth, knowledge, and glory, explorers embarked on journeys fraught with danger. These were not mere expeditions. They were leaps into the abyss, challenging established maps and pushing human limits. Imagine, if you will, the salty tang of the open sea, the creak of wooden ships against relentless waves. Picture uncharted territories, shrouded in mist and whispered rumors. Envision encounters with diverse cultures, languages never before heard, and landscapes beyond imagination. The age of exploration was an era of unprecedented daring and discovery. This period marked a turning point in human history. It irrevocably reshaped our understanding of the planet and its interconnectedness. It was a time when the world, once vast and unknown, began to shrink, its disparate corners drawn together by the threads of exploration and trade. The voyages of these intrepid adventurers continue to resonate centuries later, shaping our modern world in profound ways. Spain and Portugal, perched on the edge of the known world, became the early leaders of this maritime revolution. Fueled by competition and royal patronage, these Iberian nations financed expeditions that would redefine geography. Their explorers, armed with rudimentary navigational tools and unwavering courage, ventured into uncharted waters. Portugal, under the visionary leadership of Prince Henry the Navigator, spearheaded the exploration of the African coastline. Bartolomeu Dias's rounding of the Cape of Good Hope in 1488 opened up a new sea route to the east, challenging the existing land-based trade monopolies. Vasco da Gama's subsequent voyage to India in 1498 established a direct maritime link to the spice-rich East, ushering in an era of Portuguese dominance in the Indian Ocean. Meanwhile, Christopher Columbus, sailing under the Spanish flag, sought a westward route to the East Indies. His momentous landing in the Bahamas in 1492, though he initially believed he had reached Asia, marked the beginning of European exploration and colonization of the Americas. This new world, teeming with unknown resources and possibilities, would become a focal point of European ambition and rivalry for centuries to come. Columbus's voyages opened the floodgates for further Spanish exploration and conquest in the Americas. Ferdinand Magellan, sponsored by the Spanish crown, embarked on an expedition that would circumnavigate the globe, proving definitively that the Earth was round. His journey, though fraught with hardship and Magellan's own demise in the Philippines, solidified Spain's position as a global maritime power. Conquistadors, driven by a lust for gold and glory, followed in the wake of explorers, subjugating indigenous populations and establishing a vast Spanish empire. Hernán Cortés's conquest of the Aztec Empire and Francisco Pizarro's subjugation of the Inca Empire brought immense wealth to Spain, fueling its rise as a dominant European power. The Spanish presence in the Americas had far-reaching consequences. It led to the exchange of goods, ideas, and diseases between the Old World and the New. This Columbian exchange transformed global agriculture, introduced new crops and livestock to both continents, and had a profound impact on population demographics. However, it also resulted in the exploitation and decimation of indigenous populations, leaving a dark legacy of colonialism that continues to shape Latin America today. While Spain and Portugal were establishing their presence in the Americas and the East, England and France were not content to remain on the sidelines. Motivated by a desire to challenge Iberian dominance and secure their own share of trade and resources, these northern European powers embarked on their own voyages of exploration. England, under the reign of Queen Elizabeth I, saw a surge in maritime activity. John Cabot, an Italian explorer sailing for England, explored the coast of North America in 1497, laying the groundwork for future English claims in the region. Sir Francis Drake, a skilled navigator and privateer, circumnavigated the globe between 1577 and 1580, challenging Spanish power and amassing wealth through raiding Spanish ships and settlements. France, too, sought to establish its presence in the New World. Jacques Cartier explored the St. Lawrence River in the 1530s, claiming Canada for France. Samuel de Champlain founded Quebec City in 1608, establishing a permanent French presence in North America. French explorers and fur traders ventured deep into the interior of the continent, forging alliances with indigenous tribes and establishing a vast fur trade network. The Age of Exploration had a profound and lasting impact on the world. It led to the rise of global trade networks connecting Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Americas in an unprecedented exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. European powers, fueled by the wealth and resources acquired through exploration and colonization, rose to global prominence. The Columbian Exchange, while devastating in its impact on indigenous populations, transformed global agriculture and cuisine. New World crops, such as potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, were introduced to Europe, while Old World crops, such as wheat and rice, were brought to the Americas. This exchange of plants and animals had a significant impact on global food production and consumption patterns. The encounters between different cultures during this period led to the exchange of knowledge, technology, and artistic ideas. European cartography, navigation, and shipbuilding were all advanced through contact with other cultures. However, these encounters were often marked by conflict, exploitation, and the imposition of European values and beliefs on other societies. The Age of Exploration was a time of great daring, discovery, and transformation. It reshaped the world map, connected distant continents, and had a profound impact on global trade, culture, and demographics. The voyages of these intrepid explorers continue to resonate centuries later, reminding us of the human spirit of curiosity, ambition, and the enduring quest for the unknown. However, it is crucial to acknowledge the complex legacy of this period. While it brought about significant advancements and interconnectedness, it also ushered in an era of colonialism, exploitation, and the subjugation of indigenous populations. The Age of Exploration serves as a reminder that progress and exploration should be pursued responsibly and ethically, with respect for the diversity of cultures and the environment.